Of John Cabanis' wrath, and of the strife of hostile parties, and his dire defeat, who led the common people in the cause of freedom for Spoon River.
Then Thomas Rhodes, who ruled the church and ruled the bank as well, made known his disapproval of the maid, and all Spoon River whispered, and the eyes of all the church frowned on her, till she knew they feared her and condemned.
Put them to flout. She gave a dance to viols and to flutes, brought from Peoria and many youths, but lately made regenerate through the prayers of zealous preachers and of earnest souls.
So John Cabanis left the church, and left the hosts of law and order, with his eyes by anger cleared, and him the liberal cause acclaimed as nominee to the mayoral to vanquish A.D. Blood.
But as the war waged bitterly for votes, and rumors flew about the bank, and of the heavy loans which Rhodes's son had made to prop his loss in wheat,
whether to lie supine and let a clique cold-blooded, scheming, hungry, singing psalms, devour our substance, wreck our banks, and drain our little hoards for hazards on the price of wheat or pork, or yet to cower beneath the shadow of a spire upreared to curb a breed of lackeys, and to serve the bank coadjutor in greed. That is the question.
Shall we have music, or the jocund dance, or tolling bells? Or shall young romance roam these hills about the river, flowering now to April's tears? Or shall they sit at home, or play croquet where Thomas Rhodes may see? I ask you.
Meantime upstood a giant figure, bearded like the son of Alcmene, deep-chested, round of paunch, and spoke in thunder. Over there, behold, a man who for the truth withstood his wife. Such is our spirit. When that A.D. Blood compelled me to remove Dom Pedro.
Quick, before Jim Brown could finish, Jefferson Howard obtained the floor and spake. Ill suits the time for clownish words, and trivial is our cause, if naught's at stake but John Cabanis' wrath, he who was erstwhile of the other side, and came to us for vengeance.
But in the hall disorder reigned, and when the marshal came and found it so, he marched the hoodlums out and locked them up.
Meanwhile, within a room back in the basement of the church, with Blood counseled the wisest heads. Judge Summers first, deep learned in life, and next to him Eliot Hawkins and Lambert Hutchins, next him Thomas Rhodes and Editor Whedon, next him Garrison Standard, a traitor to the Liberals, who, with lip up-curled in scorn and with a bitter sneer, such strife about an insult to a woman, a girl of 18. For soon as hog-eyed Allen reached the walk, close on his steps paced Bengal Mike, brought in by Kinsey Keene, the subtle-witted one. To match the hog-eyed Allen, he was scarce 3/4 the other's bulk, but steel his arms, and with a tiger's heart. 2 men he killed, and many wounded in the days before, and no one feared.
But when the hog-eyed one saw Bengal Mike, his countenance grew dark. The bristles o'er his red eyes twitched with rage. The song he rumbled lowered. Round and round the courthouse paced he, followed stealthily by Bengal Mike, who jeered him every step. Come, elephant, and fight. Come, hog-eyed coward. Come, face about and fight me, lumbering sneak.
But tell me, Muse, what god or goddess rescued Bengal Mike? With one last mighty struggle did he grasp the murderous hands and, turning, kick his foe. Then, as if struck by lightning, vanished all the strength from hog-eyed Allen. At his side sank limp those giant arms, and o'er his face dread pallor and the sweat of anguish spread, and those great knees, invincible but late, shook to his weight.